trotters. Pig's feet. Say, used to feed this to the dogs. Hey, you want to eat trotters?
No.
What changed? I was reading in Foxfire, the OG, the original. These old Appalachian, well, they were all homesteaders. If they didn't grow it, they didn't eat. We are on a mission to grow what we eat. And the second part is key. And to eat what we grow. We grew these feet. We grew these. Are we just taking it too far now?
No, I think it's great. I think that nose to tail eating is the healthiest way to eat.
That too. Not just making use of what we grow. The health benefit. Is there something to it that my worst symptom is pain in my feet? I'm gonna eat feet.
Oh, like helps.
They say if you need help with the heart, eat heart. If you need help with the liver, eat liver. I need help with the feet, so I'm gonna eat some feet.
They're just thought of as gross because they're feet. Like,
yeah.
You know.
But if you read these Foxfire books, these Appalachian feet, it was not gross. It was like the prized thing. They even tell us how the old timers cook it. Roast it for really long or cook it in some bit of salt water, which I'm gonna salt it to taste and make a broth. Pig feet soup is going to be my dinner tonight. That's one less dinner we had to buy or provide. Y'all probably want to see this, don't you? I didn't do maybe as good of a job as I would because I was planning on feeding these to Winnie. In the scraping, scalding process, I could have gotten a little more of this hair off. I'm gonna see if I can't cut some of that off. We got the outer toenail off. The butcher cut it in half for us. Look at all that gelatin. Is that gelatin? No.
Is it gelatin or is it like
bone marrow? Yeah, like look at all that bone marrow we're gonna be accessing. I didn't do a great job because I thought we were feeding it to Winnie. You're already gagging? Oh, that's funny. I mean, reading Aunt Ari, an old timer, and Ulysses used to laugh at her because she would gag if she got a pork hair in her mouth. Trying to get her to gag. She would just gag and gag and gag, and he would just laugh and laugh.
And that's you.
But she would do it.
He was reading some of it to me yesterday, and it's so much like his granny. Like, it's really cool. I'm so glad we got that book. Okay, I cannot look at that.
Ann asked us last night if I ever eat anything gross. I said I eat all kinds of weird stuff.
Really. One of the kids piped
She said, who's pickier?
He said he eats eyeballs.
I said, Rebecca's pickiest. I've eaten eyeballs. I've had the little iris pop out and shoot out.
Stop!
Oh. That popped out. It's all fine, this stuff. We're gonna boil this. Our primary reason for homesteading early on went from providing energy to providing medicine for our family. And like Rebecca said, the health factors are in nose to tail eating. That means the whole animal. Taking a metal wire to this thing. You know, this is why we don't do this in America anymore. It's so much more efficient just to get the meat. I spent just 20 minutes cleaning this, not counting the scraping I did out in the field. What do you think? Very clean. Very nice. Maybe enough food for me tonight? Now, the economic value, say maybe my meal is eat mostly meat. Let's say it was going to be a pound and a half of ground beef. That's going to be like $12 at best. So I'm saving 12 bucks right here. Did that once a week. It's over, is that 50 bucks a week or a month? That's something. On today's episode of Burn It Up Cooking Show, trotters. And I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna just cover it with water. Ew, there's the weird stuff I got off. Including one of those outer shells, toenails. Oh, I'm gonna call it on that. Just like with a chicken, there's an outer toenail that you gotta get off in the scalding. That one got missed because I was just gonna feed it to Winnie. I'm determined to make this work just for my ancestors' sake too. My goodness, there's that aspect. My people would have eaten it. I use this salt when I'm doing liquids. Utah Sea Minerals. It's got other minerals in it besides salt, doesn't it, Rebecca? This is just like a crazy health boost. We're gonna get that to a boil pretty fast, and then we're gonna slow boil it all day till supper. Hang tight, we're gonna eat that tonight. Let me be free. My apologies, Winnie. Hey, Winnie, if we're gonna eat what we grow, honey, we gotta eat the feet. We gotta eat the livers and the hearts. Even the old timers ate the lungs. All right, there's a recipe in Foxfire for all that. Eat the dry dog food.
Kim, how would I do that?
She's doing her morning exercise, girl. Definitely works better with a camera.
Stop it.
Good for you.
Stop.
Good for you.
It's my morning movement.
Oh, it's good.
Just to move.
That's
get
good
my
for
body
you.
moving.
It's a big day, as always, as we grow what we eat and we eat what we grow. Today, she's making pecan pie, although...
We did not grow the
Do we have
pie.
anything? Do we have any farm contribution to that?
Yeah, eggs.
Okay.
Butter.
More like
Eggs
it,
and
so-
butter could be
Okay.
doing it.
All right.
And
We do have butter in the
I mean-
bird.
Is that better, Mom?
the maple sugar.
Aw.
Oh, that is good. Roll out your dough and get it in here. And then, yeah.
What are you
when
gonna do with
guys,
that leaf? Put it on top?
No, she's gonna then press it into a piece of dough and cut it around it.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be like a decoration.
All right, nice. And after that, paintball for a video for the boys channel with the Holler boys and Grace from Brie from Scratch. And then Mom's gonna eat the pig feet.
And I'm going to
For Granny's sake.
and I'm gonna make leftovers because I'm gonna have cooked all
Yeah, you are gonna eat
all
the Mexican.
day.
You ready for this?
Okay, I'll say
Hey.
welcome to part 2 of
You don't have to do another intro. You did it. She's doing 3 pies for a Thanksgiving special. So you could just say
It's the next day.
with the pumpkin. Okay, you could say with the next day.
It's the next day, and I am going to be baking a pecan pie.
There you go. I like that. And we're gonna make her a video for her channel. You are quite the YouTubers these days. Wonder where you got that from.
You.
There's been an explosion, pecan pie explosion. They have got this beautiful thing in the oven going. Let me show this to you. This is amazing. Woo! Look at that. All decorated, all nice. Counting your money?
Huh? I have exactly $900.
Okay. What are you gonna buy with that?
Horse supplies. I already bought brushes that costed like $40.
Okay.
Because they're nice brushes.
I realize we don't have a saddle,
Or a bridle.
so I guess we might not be riding this thing for a little bit.
I want to buy used.
Yeah.
I want to
That takes
buy.
a minute.
I was talking to my friend and she likes vintage stuff because it's like actual real leather and like.
Yeah.
So I want to get like a good quality saddle because
Yeah.
there's such an equestrian
just
center
wait.
just south of us. Well, I'm kind of there's like different sizes.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what size she is.
What size
Yeah.
he is.
What size
So-
she is and all the things. And maybe I'm not even opposed to when you go if this all works out and you go down there, maybe they have tack that they want to sell
Yeah.
with him.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So that was
We'll
another
phone
thought
you in
of
if that
mine.
happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a whole nother thing. But I want to buy used.
You're getting
I
warm.
don't want to buy new.
You're getting
I want to buy used.
overwhelmed to stop.
But I do
So,
want to buy a couple of extra
your-
saddle pads.
Your horse is going to the vet today at 1:30. If that goes well, we're saying we're coming
To get
Friday.
it Friday.
So hopefully we'll know by the end of this vlog. Checking out the
And
horse's
he-
hocks. There had been another time where a vet suggested the hocks needed treatment once a year.
But they had never done it before.
That's right.
And
So we're
didn't-
thinking.
he's done shows and stuff. He
Yeah.
hasn't done like big shows, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do big shows.
So we're just gonna make sure he doesn't have a lot of deterioration. You gonna play today?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Take it easy on him. If he gets hit and raises his hand, don't I shoot him anymore. Pecan pie turned out glorious. We are eating the food that we have grown today. Garlic and onions. We've got potatoes. That's a second run of potatoes in the season. They turn out smaller. These are some of the smallest ones. I think last year we probably would have just boiled them, feed them to the pigs. Isn't that this year? We're eating what we grow. They're little tiny nuggets. Don't worry about the pigs. They still get plenty of stuff. Banana peels, even little onions we're gonna use. Rebecca taking advantage of Black Friday sales for the Homestead house remodel.
Everything's like 20-30% off
Yeah.
now. I'm like,
It's money
heck
in the
yeah.
pocket, man. Hey, get off that, bro. Come on. Look at all this glorious yellow butter. And I say, hey, let's have a brunch because I have to skip breakfast so much. I don't get to eat a lot of our eggs anymore. So I'm like, I want some eggs. Once a week, we need to have breakfast for lunch. Look at how yellow that is. We're gonna have garlic and lots of it. Maybe what, 2 cloves? Huge cloves. Purple onions, white onions, and yellow onion. I love onions. Got the garlic ready. This is what I'm real excited about. Bacon from our just recent harvest. Well, I don't call it Burn It Up Cooking Show for nothing. I say burnt up onions. I got distracted with the bacon. I hate that. I've learned we don't even need to cure this. This is just pork bellies cutting the slip. Do we have to go through the process of smoke? Like, we don't really like smoked bacon. And curing it. No, let's just freeze it as slices. You gotta salt it though. Oh, I almost forgot. Cabbage! Kiss the cabbage. Not this year, but next year. And I've been reading about how the old timies save it. You just bury it in the ground. Saves your cabbage all year. Next year, we're eating cabbage from the land. The trick to great fried cabbage, well, fried in butter. Also, chop it up thinly. How'd the bacon come out?
Looks like bacon.
Excellent. Let's put eggs on. All up in that sausage grease. Proud of this well-balanced breakfast right there. Eggs, sausage, bacon, a little bit of cabbage.
I think you were really hungry.
Oh, onions. We forgot the onions. Yeah, don't let the guy who intermittent fasts make the brunch. Or you do want the guy who does that to make it. Well, you should have your big meal at lunch. Onions and garlic from the farm, on the eggs, on the cabbage. But before we eat, apple cider vinegar shot. Stay strong. Cool. Sends shivers down my body. Ooh, what you working on?
I'm working on cornbread for cornbread stuffing.
Cornbread stuffing, come right up. All right, Dar. Side hugs.
I want you to be safe.
Safe from the paintballs or safe from the traffic on the way there? I'm riding in the car with 7 other kids.
I know.
Teens.
You're like
young teens and preteens.
Let's see your carpool dad.
Oh,
what is it, daddy daycare?
I don't know, guys. I mean, I guess I like hanging out with the kids. It's kind of cool. But I guess childcare wasn't necessarily an avenue that I felt professionally I was headed towards.
That's exactly what I said.
All right, y'all text me. Let me know if we're getting a horse Friday.
Oh, yes. I might have to call you.
All right.
There's like
I should probably try to figure out how to put my ringer on. You don't want to go out? Oh, bless you. Grace, lucky dog in the front. What is going on with this? What am I? I'm a youth pastor now? Is this my youth group? Is this a Boy Scout group? Well, we have to be scouts. We got a girl too. Is this a scout group? Who's team Jonah? Who's team Josiah? It's brother versus brother today. Huh? You gonna help them out? Each game, they win $20 Amazon cards. Maybe you'll think of your hero teammates. Hey, the Hollers beat us here. Wild boys.
Ready to get shot up?
Mess of them.
Y'all play paintball before?
No, sir.
This is the first time. Okay, you think you got what it takes?
Maybe.
You play paintball, Ben?
Oh, I used to. Me and my brothers used to get out.
Oh, good, good.
My brothers and my cousins.
Yeah.
This was our jam, was paintball.
Okay, good. I want you to not take it easy on any of them.
Do that. I may be under special orders to make sure a couple of them get a few extra shots.
A few got some coming to you, huh? I think I know who it is. Rich has his own gun.
15 years old. Hasn't been shot in 15 years. So.
It's going to be on Rich's team.
I'll be honest.
Just that's that.
Okay with that.
Top the hoppers, marking you for your team. After we get you marked, we'll explain the boundaries.
Hey, are you scared? You're a
scared.
brave little kid. You don't care that you're the littlest guy here? Nope. Gonna make you captain.
So I'm gonna
You guys
call
are
my
the
team.
captains. I don't know if you get to call your team or they give you teams, but
Ask us if
you'll be the boss. Brother versus brother. Red team versus yellow team.
Go yellow! It's going to start about 150 yards that way. Field's about 100 yards wide. The field is a triangular shape. We're in one corner, they're in another corner. The final corner is out there in the open field.
What's the strategy?
I'm gonna try to flank them.
Have fun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody get shot?
Yeah.
Did anybody not get shot? Even Grace, you got shot?
Listen, I only got shot like 3 times. I only got shot like twice.
Over.
I only got shot like twice in the speedball ones.
Okay. Did you tell Emily?
Yeah.
Look at you. You finally getting a horse.
Yeah.
You're finally getting a horse.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Can you believe it?
No.
In 2 days, you're gonna meet your horse.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a long time waiting, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got the stall and everything ready?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
I
we're-
got ready a long time ago.
So we're ready, huh? Hey, we'll keep you and you come and visit and start folding towels.
I'm gonna move in real soon.
Man.
Get the house ready, I'm moving in.
Yeah, I know. The moment everybody's been waiting for. Look at this. There's some meat there that has fallen off. See now, did the old timers eat the skin? I'm not gonna eat the skin. That's kind of gross. Ooh, look, that's gonna be good. I can tell you that right now. That piece of meat, that's gonna be good. Okay, I see why we don't do that. I spent another 20 minutes siphoning this out. Probably be delicious, but goodness, it took me forever. Probably shouldn't have thrown away the skin. More work for a little bit of stuff. Okay, here we go. Cartilage, fat, meat. Tastes like sausage.
All right, who else has to eat?
Very soft sausage. Let me have some of that meat. No, that's not meat. That's a bone. Here, let me have some of this meat.
I was getting some.
Very little meat in it. It's all cartilage and fat and
All the people that were trying to.
skin and
Somebody could
tendons.
like they were behind something.
It's really tasty. The texture's not what we're used to. It's real fatty in its taste
That's right.
and its texture. The real banger though, is how much broth we made from it. I'm gonna have a soup. To meat this up, meat it up, like meat, put some meat into it. Put some bacon in there from this morning. Put some of their burger that they're having, put some Flossie in there.
He'll have the fruit strips still in his hand, or the meat sticks still in his hand.
That's my kind of soup. It's my kind of soup. Pig feet. There are two sides of me. There's one side that says, that was weird, but you want to eat what you've grown. But it took so much time to process those trotters for such little weird meat. But the broth, that was amazingly easy and it's super healthy. There wasn't that much to eat off of that. Okay, well let's make a deal. We'll take the extra time at harvest to scald and scrape the feet. We'll put those in a broth and we'll just use the broth and we won't worry about that fleshly, cartilagey, skinny, weird stuff. Deal.